que hoy estamos en Ruth capítulo 4, versículo 1.
So today we're in the book of Ruth, chapter 4, verse 1.
Y el tema de esta tarde lo he titulado Historia de Amor o Una Historia de Amor.
And today's title is A Love Story.
Booz subió a la puerta y se sentó allí, y aquí pasaba aquel pariente de quien Booz había hablado, y le dijo: fulano, ven acá y siéntate. Y él vino y se sentó.
Meanwhile, Boaz went up to town into the gate and sat down guarding the Redeemer. He said and mentioned to him, "Come along," Boaz said. "Come over here, my friend, and sit down." So they both went and sat down together. Boaz took 10 of the elders who were there in the town, and he said to all of them, "Sit here with me." And they all sat and spoke.
Historia de amor.
A love story.
Ruth había recorrido todo un largo camino
Ruth had overcome such a long journey,
desde la tierra de Moab
ever since from the fields of Moab,
hasta llegar a Belén,
ever since she got to the land of Bethlehem,
juntamente con Noemí, su suegra.
together with his mother-in-law, Naomi.
Llegaron y se establecieron en Belén,
They went ahead and established themselves in Bethlehem.
y ahí en ese lugar
And right there in that place,
comenzaron a pasar muchas cosas
and
interesantes.
so many interesting things started to happen.
Esta mujer llamada Ruth
This woman by the name of Ruth,
había vivido una penumbra inmensa,
she had lived such an incredible mourning time.
una mujer que había llegado a un pueblo que no era su pueblo,
She had come to a place, to a group of people that were not her own people.
una mujer que había adoptado las costumbres de un pueblo que no eran las de ella.
She had adopted the customs of a group of people that were not her own people.
Ella aceptó también a un Dios que no era el Dios de ella.
She went ahead and accepted a God that was not her own God.
Y Ruth vivió muchas cosas en esa pobreza.
And Ruth experimented so many things in that time of poverty.
Si nosotros nos pudiéramos imaginar la vida de Ruth o ponernos en los zapatos de ella,
If we could only imagine what Ruth was feeling and trying to go ahead and put ourselves in her shoes,
yo le aseguro que nosotros saldríamos ganando por la forma como vivimos aquí en este lugar.
I can assure you that we would still be winning because of the way, that quality of life that we now
Porque
have.
aquella mujer
Because that woman,
vivía en una pobreza extrema.
she was living in an extreme poverty.
Y la única oportunidad que tenía era ir y recoger espigas cuando se recogía la cosecha.
And the only thing she could do was to be able to pick up the leftovers that were there in the fields.
Y ahí se dio esa historia que nosotros llamamos la historia de amor.
And that is where the story of love began.
Pero hoy en esta tarde
But today, this afternoon,
quisiera ver así a grosso modo algunos pasos que dio Booz
but I'd like to be able to share with you a couple of steps that Boaz went ahead and took
para completar esa gran historia de amor.
so that he could complete this great story of love.
Ruth ya había hecho su parte,
Ruth had already done her part.
ahora le tocaba a Booz
And now it was Boaz's turn to be able to do
hacer
this.
lo que a él le correspondía.
It was his time to complete his duty.
Por eso es que leemos en el versículo 1 del capítulo 4
And that's why we read in verse 1 of chapter 4.
lo siguiente.
We read the next.
Lo leo de otra versión diferente a la que leímos,
So I'm going to read a different verse from the one I read before.
la cual dice de la manera
And
siguiente:
it reads this way.
más tarde, Booz subió a la entrada del pueblo y se sentó allí, y en ese momento pasaba aquel pariente de quien Booz había hablado. Fulano, le dijo, ven acá y siéntate. Y este fue y se sentó.
Meanwhile, Boaz went up to the town gate and sat down, and just there was the guardian redeemer that someone had mentioned that would be coming by. Boaz said, "Come over here, my friend, and sit down." So he went over there and sat.
El primer acto de Booz fue salir a la puerta de la ciudad.
So the first action that Boaz took was to be able to go to the outside gate,
Porque ahí en la puerta de la ciudad
because right there at the door of the city,
era el lugar donde se administraba la justicia.
it was then the place where justice was given.
Es decir, en ese tiempo, en el tiempo de Booz,
Now I want to mention to you that during the time lifespan of Boaz,
la corte estaba en la entrada de la ciudad, es decir, en las puertas de la ciudad.
that the court or any judgments were passed on the front gate of every city.
No era como en estos tiempos que uno dice, me llaman a la corte porque tengo una demanda o he puesto una demanda, así que tengo que ir a ver el juez.
It is not like today, like we say, I'm going to go to court to take care of this business, this claim, or I'm going to go ahead and put a claim. And it was not the same way.
En estos tiempos
In this time,
se hacía todo ello en la entrada de la ciudad.
they would do everything in the front gate of the city.
Ahí se juzgaba todo.
Everything was judged right there.
Como por ejemplo, de repente alguien tenía un problema y ahí iban a ser juzgados.
And then somebody had a problem with someone, they would go ahead and go to the gate and be judged right there.
Y si nosotros vamos un poquito más a la historia de Ruth,
And if we go furthermore into the story of Ruth,
el domingo pasado vimos cómo Ruth fue a la era de Booz para declarársele y decirle que la redimiera.
and we are able to see how Ruth went to the threshing floor of Boaz and was able to ask for him to redeem her.
Bien, la manera como Ruth tenía que haberlo hecho era citar o llamar a Booz a las puertas de la ciudad.
The way that she should have done it would have been to call Boaz to the gate and be able to ask him to go ahead and redeem her right there.
Y ahí demandar, en otras palabras, pedirle a Booz que redimiera sus tierras.
And then at that moment she could ask, please redeem my land, redeem everything that is owed to me.
Pero esta mujer no hizo de esa manera.
But this woman did not go ahead and handle it this way.
No quiso, en otras palabras, poner en descubierto en medio de la gente a Booz.
She didn't want to go ahead and take care of this business in the midst of all the crowd.
Esa era la forma como juzgaban las cosas.
But this is the way that they used to judge the things at that time.
Así que aquí vemos a Booz yendo hacia las puertas para traer un veredicto.
So here we see Boaz going to the entrance of the city to go get a verdict.
Así que Booz se sentó, me imagino yo que de una manera visible
So I can imagine that Boaz sat at a visible space.
y en un lugar quizás donde pudiera ver cuando pasara aquel pariente cercano
And it's somewhere where he was able to see the relative that he was expecting to come by.
y cuando saliera o entrara a la ciudad,
And whenever he would exit or enter into the city,
Booz lo pudiera ver y llamarlo para arreglar aquella situación.
and then Boaz could go ahead and reach out to him and call him, come, let's take care of this situation.
Así que Booz esperó
So then Boaz went ahead and waited
la llegada para resolver el asunto.
to be able to resolve the issue that they had.
Y cuando aquel pariente cercano pasó,
And when that relative that was there that he was expecting went by,
Booz lo llamó
Boaz went ahead and called out to him.
y le dice,
And he says to him,
fulano,
he says, come here, you.
ven acá y siéntate.
Come here and sit with me.
No sabemos el nombre de este personaje
We do not know the name of this person.
y tampoco sabemos por qué Booz no lo llamó por su nombre.
And we don't know either why he didn't go ahead and call him by his proper name.
No lo llama por su nombre, le dice, fulano.
He doesn't call him by his proper name. He says, hey, you, get over here.
Yo me imagino que Booz sí conocía a esta persona,
I can imagine the boss did know exactly who this person was.
pero él prefiere no llamarle por su nombre.
But he prefers not to call him out by his name.
Pero cuando este pariente cercano vino y se sentó,
But when this relative came by and sat down with him,
Booz ya estaba preparado para tratar aquel asunto y arreglarlo.
but Boaz was now ready to be able to handle this situation.
En el versículo 2,
So if we go to verse 2,
nosotros leemos lo siguiente.
we go ahead and read the next thing.
Es decir, lo que aconteció después de haber llamado a este hombre cuando pasó por la ciudad,
And then we can see what happens after he called out that man to come and sit with him.
Booz llamó a 10 varones de los ancianos de la ciudad
He went ahead and called a couple of the elders, 10 of them from the city.
y les dijo,
And he went ahead and said to them,
sentaos aquí.
he said, sit here with us.
10 ancianos de la ciudad
10 of the elders of the town,
fueron escogidos para servir de testigos
they were chosen to be able to be witnesses
y arreglar aquella situación.
and for them to be able to fix this situation.
Y en el versículo 3,
And if you go with me to verse 3,
nosotros podemos leer,
we're able to go ahead and read.
y dijo, es decir, Booz le dijo al Redentor, es decir, aquel hombre a quien él había llamado,
So Boaz went ahead and said to the guardian, the Redeemer,
le declaró algunas de las cosas interesantes que estaban tratando en este asunto,
he went ahead and declared to him one of the issues that they were about to take care of.
diciéndole,
And he said,
una parte de las tierras que tuvo nuestro hermano Elimelech,
says, some of the land that belonged to a relative, Elimelech,
vendió Noemí,
Naomi went ahead and sold.
la que volvió del campo de Moab.
But now she has returned from Moab.
Interesante esto,
Interesting,
porque aquí vemos cómo Booz plantea su estrategia
because here we see how Boaz is planting his method to achieve something.
porque el hombre con quien él estaba arreglando el asunto de Ruth,
Because the man that he was trying to figure out how they're going to handle Ruth issue,
él tenía
he had
la prioridad de poder redimir las tierras y también redimir la vida de Ruth.
the priority to be able to redeem or to be able to fix the situation with Ruth.
Pero Booz utiliza estrategias interesantes.
But Boaz decides to use different methods to achieve the goal.
En primer lugar,
So first of all,
no mencionó a Ruth en la propuesta.
he did not mention Ruth in the new proposal.
Yo me pregunto por qué razón no le dijo, mira, también en el paquete que vamos a tratar o en la situación que vamos a arreglar, no está Ruth.
And he, in the situation that they were talking about, why didn't he mention, there's also an issue of Ruth.
No se lo mencionó.
He didn't go ahead and mention any of that.
No le dijo, mira, juntamente con las tierras también viene Ruth.
He didn't say together with this land there's also a woman by the name of Ruth.
Sino que solamente le mencionó las propiedades, es decir, las tierras de aquel hombre llamado Elimelech,
But he only mentioned the land and the properties that belonged to Elimelech
o que habían pertenecido a él.
or had belonged to Elimelech some time ago.
Así que en la propuesta no está Ruth.
So in the new proposal, Ruth is not a part of it.
Simplemente le dijo el asunto acerca de las tierras.
But he only meant about the land.
¿Qué es lo que estaba entonces haciendo Booz?
So what was Boaz exactly doing then?
Estaba llamando la atención de ese otro pariente.
He was trying to bring to the attention of this other relative.
Así que comenzó a medir, como nosotros diríamos, a medir el terreno, a ver por dónde va este
He
hombre.
wanted to be able to see what this other man was thinking and how things were actually going to work out first.
Y él quería saber si ese otro pariente podía redimir esa propiedad.
He wanted to know if this other relative was able to redeem this other property.
Así que era un paso muy lógico,
So this was really a very logical step to do
porque
because
la propiedad
the property
tenía que ser redimida primero
it needed to be redeemed first,
y después
and then later,
tenían que redimirse las personas, en este caso Ruth.
the person needed to be redeemed. In this case, Ruth.
Y en el versículo 4
And we go to verse 4.
vemos que Booz le dio a este hombre la prioridad
We see that this man gave a priority to this other man.
que le correspondía.
He went ahead and told him, this is part of what belongs to
En
you.
otras palabras, Booz
In other words, Boaz,
estaba haciendo las cosas correctas.
he was doing the things very correctly.
No estaba tomando atajos o tratando de engañar a este hombre.
He wasn't trying to cheat this man or do shortcuts.
Él tenía esa prioridad.
He had that priority.
Así que le presenta el problema o le presenta la situación
So he presents the situation and the problem to this relative
de una manera lógica,
in a very logical way.
pero ¿qué quería este hombre?
But what exactly did this man want?
Es decir, ¿cuál era la intención de este hombre que iba a redimir las tierras?
So then what was the true intention of this man that needed to redeem all of that land?
¿Quería ser él el redentor?
Did he really wanted to be the redeemer of all this?
Y este hombre respondió que sí.
And this man answered, I will redeem it, he said.
O sea, cuando Booz le pregunta
So when Boaz asked this man,
si él estaba dispuesto a redimir,
are you willing to redeem the debt?
él dijo que sí.
He said, yes, I will.
Si él se hubiera negado,
If he would have denied himself to do so,
posiblemente lo podrían criticar.
it is possible that he could have been criticized.
Hubiera quedado socialmente desacreditado.
Socially, he would have been, everybody would have known his bad behavior.
En otras palabras,
In other words,
este hombre
this man,
no tenía opción,
he had no option.
tenía que redimirlo.
He needed to go ahead and redeem himself.
Por eso la contestación de él fue que sí.
That's why he went ahead and answered, yes, I will redeem all that.
Era la ley.
That was the law, and that's the way things were.
Era él el que tenía la prioridad de poderla hacer.
He was the one who had the right first to redeem everything.
Así que por un momento imaginémonos lo que pasó en la mente de Booz.
So for a moment, let's think about what's going on in the mind of Boaz.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Porque Booz
Because Boaz,
estaba
he was
enamorado.
now in love.
Pero había alguien que podía
But there was
quitarle
someone that could be able to take his place
esa oportunidad que tenía.
and to take that opportunity from him that now he had.
Pero hay una cosa interesante,
But there's something that's so interesting,
que Booz no se dio por vencido
that Boaz actually did not give up,
y él estaba preparado.
and he was ready.
Por eso nunca en la vida
That's why never in life
nos demos por vencido
should we ever give up
en cuanto a las promesas de Dios.
according to the promises of God.
Si Dios nos ha dado unas promesas,
If God has given us a promise,
no las abandonemos.
let's not abandon his promises.
Seamos perseverantes.
We need to be persevering
Ese
in
es
that promise.
otro principio que encontramos en esta historia.
That's another principle that we find here in this story.
Hay que ser perseverante
We need to be able to be perseverant in these promises.
hacia las cosas buenas de la vida.
We need to be able to persevere in the good things in life.
Diga conmigo, seré perseverante
Come on, say with me, I will be a person that will be
para
determined
alcanzar las promesas que Dios me ha dado.
to be able to reach the promises that God has given to me already.
Dios nos ha dado muchas promesas.
God has given us so many promises.
El problema es
The problem that we now have,
que muchas veces nosotros en medio de ese caminar
that in the midst of that walk that we have,
nos detenemos
we just stop
y ya no seguimos avanzando.
and we no longer want to continue forward.
Y le voy a decir por qué.
And I will tell you now why.
Porque muchas veces cuando no miramos las cosas claras,
Because many times when we don't see things very clear,
muchas ideas vienen a nuestra mente y comenzamos a decir, no, no lo alcanzaré, no lo lograré, no se va a poder.
we see many things and we think like, can't do this, it's not achievable, I cannot reach my goal.
Y nos olvidamos.
And then we tend to forget.
¿No es eso lo que nos sucede a veces en la vida?
Isn't that exactly what happens in our life?
Sí, eso es lo que nos pasa muchas veces.
That's exactly what happens to us.
Cuando comenzamos a ver que las cosas son difíciles,
When we start to notice that things get very difficult,
dejamos de perseverar.
then we stop being determined.
Pero en esta historia yo veo a Booz
But in this story, I can see Boaz,
que no desfalleció.
that he did not give up.
Él siguió.
He continued.
No se dio por vencido.
He did not give up.
también él estaba preparado.
but he was also prepared.
Él había preparado el plan.
He had always prepared a plan.
También a nosotros nos habla
He also speaks to us
de
in
que debemos de
this,
estar preparados
that we need to be ready and prepared
para cualquier
for
eventualidad.
any type of
Oye,
eventual
estamos
crisis.
preparados por cualquier cosa.
Are we ready for anything that comes our way?
Estamos preparados por la venida de nuestro Señor Jesucristo.
Are we ready and prepared for the coming of Jesus Christ?
Estamos seguros que si esta noche viene nos vamos con Él.
Are you sure that if Jesus Christ comes tonight, you're going to leave with him tonight?
O todavía pensamos, no, pastor, mire, me hacen falta algunas cosas que tengo que hacer aquí, así que me
Are
quedo.
you still thinking, no, Pastor, I'm not ready. You know what? I have a couple things I need to deal with before that.
Así que tenemos que estar preparados.
So we need to be able to be ready,
Diga conmigo,
prepared.
hay que ser perseverantes
Come on, say, I need to be able to be a person who has perseverance.
y estar preparados.
And we need to be able to be prepared.
Porque alguien me puede decir, pastor, yo soy muy perseverante.
Somebody can say, Pastor, I am strong-willed. I persevere.
Pero ¿qué sucede cuando nosotros no estamos preparados?
But what happens when we are not prepared?
Por eso es que hay que ser perseverantes y preparados.
And that's why we need to be able to persevere and be prepared.
Así estaba vos.
So this is the way the boss was.
Estaba muy bien preparado.
He was well prepared.
Así que cuando llegaron a un punto en la discusión,
So when they came to a moment in their discussion,
acordémonos,
please remember,
están en la corte.
they're now at the court.
Pensemos que estamos frente al juez
Please just try to think that now we are standing before a judge
discutiendo un asunto.
and we are discussing some
Oye.
type of issue.
Oye, ¿te quieres quedar con las tierras de Elimelech?
Hey, do you want to go ahead and take over Elimelech's land?
Oh, mira, esas tierras son buenas, ¿cómo las voy a despreciar? Sí me quedo con ellas.
Hey, yeah, that land is good. How am I going to give it up? I'll take them all.
Y estaban enfrente de 10 ancianos, es decir, personas que iban a juzgar, iban a decir, ¿está bien o está mal?
And then they were standing in front of 10 elders, the ones who were going to say, yes, that's good. No, that's not good.
Así que imaginémonos que estaban en esa discusión, si te quedas con las tierras, cuánto vas a pagar por ellas, cómo vas a hacer.
Can you imagine that they're in this drill that, you know, how you want the lands, how much you want for them, and so forth.
Y aquel hombre, me imagino yo, no, o sea, está bueno, esta oferta está buena y yo las compro y no hay problema, son buenas tierras, así que yo me quedo con ellas.
So can you imagine that? So, oh yeah, this is such a good offer. Yes, I'm keeping the land. I'm taking it all. Yeah, that's good.
Ah, pero espérate.
But then he said, no, but wait, there's something else.
Hay cosas aquí todavía, hay otras implicaciones con este trato.
But you know what? There's other implications in this treaty.
Porque no era simplemente una propiedad de tierra.
Because it wasn't just a property or a land.
No incluía solamente la propiedad, había algo más.
It wasn't just the property involved in this deal. There was something else.
Así que Booz presentó el problema con toda claridad
So then Boaz went ahead and presented the problem very clear.
y le informó a ese otro pariente.
And clearly explained to him, to the other relative, what was going on.
En otras palabras, le dijo,
In other words, he said to him,
bien,
he said, well then,
con esas tierras
also with that land,
también viene una mujer.
there's also comes a woman.
Me imagino que aquel hombre, quiero imaginarme, no lo dice la Biblia, pero quiero imaginarme esto.
So I want to imagine, and the Bible doesn't describe it this way.
Que aquel hombre dijo, está bueno, perfecto, una mujer más.
That probably this woman said, oh yeah, a woman, that's fine, I'll take her.
Crece la familia.
You know, the family grows.
Quiero imaginarme que este hombre estaba tranquilo,
I want to imagine that this man is very quiet and very,
pero,
settled.
pero Booz tenía ese plan
But Boaz had a
preparado
special plan already prepared.
y le declaró la nacionalidad de esta mujer.
And he went ahead and declared the nationality of this woman.
Es de Moab.
And she said, yes, she is a Moabite.
A todo esto,
And then to all this,
este otro pariente
this other relative,
comenzó a pensar
he started to think
que si le permitía la entrada de Ruth
that if he allowed Ruth to enter
a su familia y a su pueblo,
to his group of people, to his family,
podría poner en peligro su propiedad.
then his own property then would be in danger.
Porque la ley les decía a ellos
Because the law stated to them
que los de Moab
that anybody from Moab
no podían pertenecer a la congregación de Israel o al pueblo de Israel.
Any Moabite was not able to be part of the group of people of Bethlehem.
No era posible.
It was not possible that they could be part of it.
Estaba poniendo en peligro todo su patrimonio.
Then all of his properties now were in danger.
Quizás este hombre tenía más familia, hijos.
It is possible that this man had other children or more properties.
Y al aceptar a Ruth
And when he decided to be able to accept Ruth
como también parte de su esposa,
as also making her part of his wife,
o aceptarla como su esposa,
or accept her as his wife,
estaba dando la prioridad de la herencia para los hijos de ella.
then she was giving the priority to be able to have inheritance also to Ruth.
Pero Booz
So then Boaz,
estaba más que dispuesto a hacerlo.
he was more than willing to be able to do all this.
¿Por qué?
Why was he so willing to?
Porque la
Because
amaba.
he loved her.
A él no le importaba.
He did not care.
Él no estaba interesado en las tierras.
He didn't care about the land.
Él estaba enamorado
He was in love.
de Ruth.
He was in love with Ruth.
A él no le importaban si las tierras eran buenas.
He didn't care if the land was good.
A él le interesaba la mujer.
He was interested in the woman.
Y estaba listo
And he was ready
para hacer cualquier sacrificio por ella.
to be able to do any sacrifice for her.
Y eso es lo que Jesucristo hizo.
And that's exactly what Jesus Christ did.
Porque esta historia
Because that story,
nos cuenta la historia de redención
it tells us the story of redemption
que Él hizo
that he performed also,
por nosotros.
that he did for us.
De tal manera amó Dios al mundo.
So he loved the world so very much.
Es una historia de amor, la historia de la redención.
The story of redemption is a story of love.
Esta historia de Ruth no es una simple historia,
This story of Ruth is not just any simple story.
es una historia que nos habla de ese amor de Dios.
It talks to us about the great love that God has for us.
Pero volviendo aquí a este asunto,
So let's go back to the issue where we're at.
Booz estaba dispuesto a dar todo por Ruth.
So Boaz was ready to give everything up.
Y tenían que hacer un acuerdo legal.
So they needed to go ahead and do a legal document.
O sea, cuando usted va a hacer un documento legal,
So whenever you go ahead and do a legal documentation sort of issue,
usted no va y dice, mire, vamos a escribir en este papel lo que vamos a acordar y lo vamos a firmar entre nosotros dos.
and when you don't go ahead and say, let's write this down between you and I in this paper and let's go ahead and sign it.
¿Qué es lo que tiene o qué se debe de hacer para que ese documento sea un documento legal?
So what do you need to do so that document will be legalized and it will be a legal transaction?
A ver, ¿quién ha hecho un documento legal?
Who has ever done a legal type of document ever in his life before?
Una carta poder, una escritura,
You know, a property issue, a will of power transformation to someone else, transfer.
tiene que llevar un sello de alguien autorizado
It
por el
needs
Estado.
to be able to have a legal seal of someone who's able to notarize it.
Y de esa manera ese documento que se escribe queda como un documento legal.
And that way, that legal document now it's recognized and notarized.
Pues en este caso ellos tenían que firmar ese documento.
So now in this case, they needed to be able to sign this document.
Era necesario
It was necessary
seguir un procedimiento
to be able to follow a process.
que ese procedimiento para nosotros parece o nos pareciera fuera de lo común.
For us, we truly think that's just an exaggeration and it's not common to take care of things this way.
¿De qué manera en ese tiempo legalizaban un documento o un trato, digamos?
In that time frame, how do you think they ever legalized a document or transaction?
Creí que no iba a salir, pero salió.
With a shoe.
Y ahora voy a quedar así.
And now I'm going to be limbering on one foot.
Para que ese documento fuera legal,
So that that document would be legalized.
aquel hombre que dijo, yo redimo las tierras,
That man that said, I will redeem the land.
pero cuando dijeron, mira, en el paquete también viene Ruth,
And then they said, oh, part of the package is also Ruth.
entonces dijo, no, no, aquí ya no me meto.
Then that man said, no, I can't do that. I cannot go ahead and take the woman.
Así que ese hombre tenía que quitar su calzado.
So then the man had to remove his shoes.
Yo me imagino que eran sandalias, ¿no?
I can imagine they were probably sandals, the one
Y
they wore.
entregarle ese calzado o esa sandalia a Booz.
And he
Aquí está.
needed to take off the sandals and hand them over to Boaz.
Y entonces
And then,
Booz podía ya convertirse en el dueño de las tierras
and now Boaz was able to become the owner of that land
y convertir a Ruth en su esposa.
and be able to convert Ruth into his wife.
No solamente fue un redentor de la propiedad, Booz,
Not only was Boaz a redeemer of the property,
sino que también él redimió la vida de Ruth.
but he also redeemed the life of Ruth.
Aquella mujer que no tenía parte en Israel,
That woman that had no part in Israel,
ahora
now
ella tenía un lugar en el pueblo.
she had a place and part of the group of people.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Porque Booz
Because now Boaz
la amaba.
loved her.
Le dio una posición.
He gave her a position.
La hizo su esposa.
He made her his wife.
El amor por Ruth
The love that he had for Ruth
fue lo único que impulsó a Booz
was the only thing that pushed Boaz
a concluir aquel asunto.
to be able to complete that transaction.
Su amor por la joven de Moab
That love that he had for the young woman from Moabite,
fue el motivo suficiente
it was such a significant issue in his life
para llegar a ser su pariente redentor.
to be able to be that relative that would redeem her.
Y esta historia de amor
And this story of love
concluye apropiadamente con aquella declaración que encontramos en sus páginas
it comes to an end with these wonderful words that we find at the end.
que dice así:
And the words read,
Booz pues tomó a Ruth y ella fue su mujer.
Boaz then went ahead and took over Ruth, and Ruth now became his wife.
Dios pone en el corazón de un hombre
So God puts in the heart of a man
el amor
the love
y la atracción por una mujer.
and the attraction for a woman,
Y aquel sentimiento
and that feeling,
se vuelve mutuo.
it becomes mutual amongst them.
Y de la misma manera,
And in the same way,
Cristo vino a la tierra
Christ came here to earth
a buscar
to look for.
una esposa
He also came here to look for a wife.
que la ama
He loves her dearly,
y la protege
and he protects her,
y la cuida.
and he takes care of her.
Y eso somos nosotros.
And those,
El amor de Dios.
and we are that group of people.
El amor de Dios
And God's love
está sobre nosotros.
is upon us.
Su protección está
His
sobre nosotros.
protection is with us.
Sus cuidados están sobre
His
nosotros.
care is upon
Su
us.
ternura está sobre
His
nosotros.
caress,
Ahora-
his loving way
ahora-
with us.
Ruth respondió al amor de Booz.
So Ruth responded to the love of Boaz.
¿Cómo respondemos nosotros al amor de Dios?
How do we respond now to God's love?
¿Cómo nosotros nos comportamos con ese amado?
How do we behave with that person that we love?
¿Cómo nos comportamos nosotros con Dios?
How do we behave with God?
¿Lo amamos
Do we love him,
o despreciamos su amor?
or do we go ahead and neglect his love?
Debemos de amarlo con todo nuestro corazón
We need to love him with all of our heart
y serle fiel hasta la muerte.
and be able to be faithful to him till death.
Porque cuando alguien se ama de verdad,
Because when you love somebody and it's for real,
no traiciona.
you never betray the person.
La historia de Booz y Ruth
The story of Boaz and Ruth.
nos habla de esa historia de amor
It talks to us about that story of love
entre Jesucristo y la iglesia.
between Jesus Christ and the church.
Él estuvo dispuesto a sacrificar todo
He was willing to sacrifice everything
porque amaba.
because he loved.
Él estuvo dispuesto a dejarlo todo
He was willing to leave everything
por amor.
because of love.
Y eso es lo que Jesucristo nos ha enseñado.
And that's what Jesus Christ has taught us.
Eso es lo que Él nos ha mostrado.
That's what he showed
Él lo
us.
soportó todo.
He took everything on.
Él soportó los insultos, los golpes, todo.
He went ahead and
¿Por
took
qué?
out all the insults. He took everything on.
Porque nos ama.
Why? Because he loves us.
Y nosotros tenemos que ser ejemplo de amarlo a Él con todo nuestro corazón.